Okay. All right. Let's get this up and get Spotify out of the way and get my X. Whoa. No, we need that. All right. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
All right.
You're running out of us. You only have for like one more cup. That's about it.
Okay. I'll get
Looks
Dad to
like.
get me some. Hey, guys. Give me a minute. I'm getting tea in the cup because I got a dry mouth and I got to go to work after I'm done with this video. So, working girl. Okay. So, hello, ghouls and goblins. Happy October. Hope y'all are having a good day, evening, night, wherever you are on your side of the world. As you've seen, it is BloomChic, which they have sizes 10 to 30, made for your luscious curves. I add luscious in there. Um, my card says, "Hello, beautiful. Thank you for your purchase. We hope you love your new clothes. If you are not 100% happy with your items, please email support@bloomchick.us for instructions on making a return within 60 days of your purchase. Psst. Here's a 10% off coupon made to use on your next order." So that's specifically for me. If I do get a sponsor with them, I will actually give y'all, a code. But they do actually have coupons with them. I got my daughter-in-law a dress, so we'll move on. They come in cute little packages like this. I opened this one, so I'll save that one for last. Ones I didn't open, I'll open first. I did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, including my daughter's outfits, because I gotta stock up on some new stuff being a plus size girl, because clothes sometimes shift and things. So it's like Jesus. So what I got on this one is a plus size shirt, and it is in a size. Where's my size on it? I think it's on my tag. No, it's down at the bottom. I forgot what size I got there. I think I got it in a 4 or 5X, and yes, it is overseas, of course. But luckily, they do know sizes, so that is my shirt. It is adorable, and yes, I love Jack the Pumpkin King, and it is actually freaking amazing. It is actually plus size for sure. So I'm showing y'all. It is two toned, black and white. It is definitely for it being made overseas, China. The material feels really soft. It does not feel cheap. Looking at the sewing, it looks very well made. It doesn't look cheap by any means necessary. It actually looks very well done. Believe me, I'm very picky. I buy from Killstar. Occasionally, I buy from Hot Topic. Uh, I buy from Ross, which Ross is an outletter from, they get things that just have little imperfections on them and they mark them down, but they are name brand. But I do like more goth couture for, I like a lot of aesthetic. I'm more rocker goth, punk, that's me. Witchy, what you're seeing. Um, I'm not happy go lucky type of dressing type of chick, even though I am going to be 42. This is just my vibe. I do have other clothes when I need to dress nice, but this is just my everyday couture of how I actually dress. And it also tells you, we passionately believe that women should have the access to curate their own style and express themselves through fashion however they dream. We priced our clothes so that whether our customers is updating her daily uniform, discovering a new aesthetic for the season, or finding a new piece that speaks to her, she will not only participate but own her style destiny. BloomChick.com. Now they don't just have this is some of the stuff I bought for Halloween that they had that spoke to me. They also have dressy stuff. They have, shoes. They have coats. They have other things. So I'm just showing you things that I got that yelled flames. This is another piece. I do believe this is a PJ. So, yeah, this is a PJ one. So, burnt brownie. Yummy. This one is supposed to be, I do believe, a cat eye. Yes, cat eye with spaghetti straps. This is a PJ, which I pretty much stay in PJs a lot. Which the way PJs are made nowadays, you could just go out in them. And this is made perfectly, so it's perfect good size. So they didn't cheapen out. Materials made very well again. The seam and the hems are made very well, and it does come with the bottom. Bottoms are very silky, which I had bottoms like these, and my ex best friend stole them. So these are made beautifully and perfectly, very good stretch. They are very long. My bottoms I had belled out, but these are perfect. So yes, these are a very good buy, and they are very silky feeling. So it's an absolute yes. So it's a cat eye and red and black bottoms. And all these are plus size. To be honest, I'll tell you how much I weigh right now. Right now, I'm sitting at 346, and I'm working on losing weight. The doctors actually said my diabetes is doing actually phenomenal. Um, my kidney, they're still watching it right now because my kidney function is highly an issue. Because I keep having problems with my kidneys. So that is always problematic because of all the stress and all the depression and everything else. And they're changing around my migraine medication, which they issued me an emergency migraine pill that I take when my migraine kicks in. I could take it only twice if my migraine kicks in. And then if that don't work, then it's time to get out to the ER and get me my Toradol shot. So, yeah. And then they're figuring out what's going on with my stomach, you know, if it's, my kidneys or if it's other issues. All right, here's another piece. This one I do believe is a dress, or no, this is a PJ. Like I said, I live in PJs. I have no problem with it. So I wear PJs sometimes out like outfits. So this is the top. I live and love skulls. This is, again, perfect fit. It almost gives like a rhinestone effect. I love the hem is perfect. Gives an off the shoulder look, even though it won't. Um, Love it. Long shoulders because right now we're actually getting into cool weather in Texas. I am extremely ecstatic about that. And of course, these ones come with bottoms. They have skulls going all the way down the bottom, which I'll show y'all on both sides, thank goodness. Because sometimes I hate it when they do only one side that has skulls and then the other side don't. And it comes all the way down to a loose cuff, which I love that. And the material again is made very well. So evidently when I get more money, I will be buying more clothes for my daughter and myself from there.
Alright, there's more gone from the kitchen.
Okay.
Mine is sitting right there, but there's no way for it to sit there.
Oh gosh, I wish the air conditioner, well, the air conditioner would kick on. Burnt brownie smell is lovely. Burnt chocolate.
Everything else went well. Mine is a brownie. This one's yours, right?
Yeah, that one's mine. One's
the
yours, and I think one's, you can do perfume as long as it doesn't get too funkadelic.
Where is it?
All those are room sprays. All those ones are. You can do either one. That's fine. One smells kind of like baby powderish. And I think two. This one. This one. This one. Which way are you going to open? This one is being tricky. It's like, am I going to open or am I not going to open?
There we go.
They gave me a bag that does not want to open.
You want me to try?
I will get it. Ha ha ha. I'm just going to pop this sucker open because I'm going to open my treat. Hang on a minute. Daughter was burning food in the air fryer.
It wasn't the air fry.
Yeah, she's trying to get the air to clean up and not smell so bad. Sorry.
It doesn't smell bad anymore. It wasn't the air fry. The air fry is fine.
She did. She was cooking a microwave. She took everything. Wait, you put
But
the
just the chicken. I took out the chicken and just.
Oh, she didn't put nothing plastic in there. She just put the chicken in there.
I am not that crazy.
It was a chocolate. Yeah, she's cleaning it.
I did clean it. I just finished.
Yeah, she just finished. She's cleaning it up.
The other stuff is fine.
She got it from a TV dinner. She took everything out of the TV dinner. Was cooking it in the air fryer.
Yeah, just the chicken, not everything else.
She cooked the chicken in the air fryer.
Yes, I did remember the steps he taught me. Preheat it, and then I can do what I'm.
Yeah, because Adrian did that before. All right, night night, baby. Love you. Bye. Husband got worried. He smelled we were burning down the house. Head's like, girl. Okay, I think this one, yeah, this one is like a Halloween dress. It has like Morticia vibe going here. Long sleeves that bell out, like so. They're very long sleeves, if y'all can see. And then the top, like so. It's like a rayon-ishy, and it stretches. And then it goes down into like this is like a very much Halloween-y dress. I'm planning to wear this like if we go to a haunted house or something, and then save it for other occasions like funerals. Even though, I always have goth couture. I do have other nicer dresses that I wear to funerals, but sometimes I decide that, hey, I'm gonna go a little goth once in a while, because that's the point of a funeral, is to be a little gothy. But I have my days, and then I don't have my days. It just depends on my mood, per se. And then I just have my days where I'm just like, screw it, I'm gonna wear a dress because I feel like wearing a freaking dress, and people are like, she's feeling her Stevie Nicks vibes, and I'm like, yes, I'm feeling my Stevie Nicks self, and I'm feeling, I'm feeling this season of the witchness. See if it'll zip. Yeah, it's gonna zip back up. Okay. And I couldn't get the. Okay, I could get the air out. Yay. This one wanted to zip back up, unlike the other one. Okay. And then this one's got bats. Yes, this is my black and gray one that I fell in love with. This one I will probably wear at some point ASAP, because I live and love. I love. So that's the top. I'm not sure if I remember the bottoms have anything, but I like the bottoms period because they're like loose and comfortable fitting, and they bell out. I love bell out bottoms. Anyway, let me see if they have anything. If I remember, I think they're just regular gray bottoms. Yeah, just regular loose, comfortable fitting bottoms. And all this was reasonably priced. It was like loosely 100 and something for like 7 items. Normally 7 items, like if you go to Walmart buying clothes, is like close to, you already spent like $300, and you're not even like hardly getting anything worth of value. And sometimes you're having to return it. It's not going to fit you. All these items are going to fit me, and they're perfectly sized. The material is actually really good. And I hate to diss Walmart on clothing, but their clothing is not really made really well anymore. I mean, they have some. I like their stretchy pants that they have. that are the plus size stretchy pants that I haven't seen the Halloween ones. They used to put the Halloween ones out that I used to fall in love with. I have a crap ton of those. Um, but they used to come out with like some really cool plus size Halloween shirts. They used to come out with some really cool Halloween PJs for even plus size, like 4X, 5X. They're only coming out with like 3X weenie stuff. And I'm like, y'all need to get back to appeasing all masses, not just skinny boppers. And I'm tired of it. It's like not everybody is small fries. And I understand people need to be healthy, but it's like, y'all sell a good mass of junk food. So if y'all are gonna sit here and try to judge people, y'all need to quit selling junk food. Oh, swank. All right, so the last item, saved for last, that I opened.
Can you show them how it turned out so they don't judge me?
Oh, okay. Her food that was, she made. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It just
The brownie fucked up.
the brownie burnt. Everything else turned out right. She did egg, rice, and chicken.
Mashed potatoes.
Oh, and mashed potato.
That's the mashed potatoes.
Oh, that's mashed potato. Okay, I thought it was the egg. Okay, my bad. It was mashed potato.
Yeah.
I thought it was the egg. That was my fault. That was a piece of corn that came with corn,
Mm-hmm.
and it was my last dress. I got a matching dress for her and me. This is kind of like a typical like everyday dress or like funeral dress for her and me, or just like a whatever dress, gothic dress. It's like a nice dress. And it has like a really nice comfortable sleeve. It's got really nice material. It bells out in the back. I mean, the hem is nice. It's got beautiful like autumnish reddish buttons. I'm very impressed with the material that they did.
Mom, it's turning to a kind of bread.
Ooh, cool. So these are not like Shein clothes. And being from that, this is like an Asian brand. And this is actually really good because they may be stationed over there, but being that it's called BloomChic and it's plus size, it does say it's the actual size. The shipment only took about, I think, 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks after I purchased it. So, that could have been because it was close to Christopher Columbus Day or something, because, whatever have you. But, you know, normally if you order from like places like Shein, it takes a month, 2 months to get to you if you're lucky. um Sizes are not accurate, and plus size with Shein you get crap. This one is actually really good. I mean, I'm highly impressed. My daughter was ecstatic. Everything I got is actually the sizes I ordered, so I give it a massive. Oh, Spitfire. My cat is trying to steal my daughter's chicken. He's literally trying to steal the chicken off her plate. He's a little shithead. Um, so if y'all guys are interested, go to bloomchick.com and check out their stuff. They do have Halloween stuff right now going on. You can see the PJs I got. You can see some other Halloween dresses. They have some other ones, different styles for plus sizes. Um, I haven't seen anything for guys yet. It's mostly attired for females. And if you don't want just Halloween stuff, they do have other styles up for ladies. They do have businessy per se. They do have dressy. They do have, like earrings, necklaces, scarves, I do believe. They have shoes, I think. I do believe they have jackets, sweaters. Um, I'm not sure if they have lingerie, but so far I've seen that they have a lot of stuff, and I'm decently impressed. So I definitely give them a thumbs up. From everything I've got so far, I do recommend them. So definitely check out bloomchick.com or .co. Which one is it? Or go to at BloomChick Fashion at Twitter, or at their Instagram. It's BloomChick _official. Facebook is facebook.com/BloomChic Official. And then, yeah. So I am decently impressed. I definitely tell y'all go check them out. It is definitely a good place. And if anything, tell them Tabitha sent you from Texas. So that could give me some benefits. Maybe that'll give me, some discount coding. I would do the Witch's Moon unboxing for October, but a lot of people have done it already and a lot of people seen it. But let me give y'all a show. That is the totem you get in the Witch's Moon. That guy right there. He is amazeballs. He is cool. He is a protector. So yeah, I'm not sure how many more that they have. I'm only got that box, those two, just for that purpose. I'm not getting any more boxes for right now. I'm saving money up. So I only got the October boxes unless November looks promising because it's my birth month. So unless anybody out in the YouTube world wants to spoil your girl, let me know. um, and then I'll set up an Amazon, or something, or I'll set up something so I can get mailed, or I need to set up an Amazon wish list or something. But to get mailed these type of boxes, that would definitely be something different because I don't know what they're coming out with. I haven't even got the theme yet, so um, I'm not even sure if it would be something up my alley or not because I normally get it for the artwork, the incense, the herbs, the big items. I mainly got it because the totem was calling my name. I mean, I seen him. I was like, I have to get him because that was just like, oh my god, yes. Ah,
Could you please?
yeah.
I'm gonna go give this to Ella.
Oh, you're gonna go wake him up? Okay. So yeah, I'm not. I mean, Witch's Moon, they get enough of credit. I used to do tons of unboxings for them, so everybody knows Witch's Moon, Nine of Earth, the Occult Box. I mean, a lot of ones I used to do reviews for. They're definitely amazing. Um, that's why I don't do many more unboxings because that's what I used to do. But down the road, I may start doing unboxings again. I haven't had much time or much money because I'm trying to get caught up from everything that happened due to things that happened with my mother. She's making threats right now. So, yeah, I'm kind of.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
He liked me.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, so she's over doing things on her own, not understanding basically how an eviction works. She thinks that I'm responsible, to take care of her still. And I'm like, that I'm supposed to do things for her, replace everything she lost. And I'm like, evidently, she doesn't know how laws of evictions work. That goes to show that she's not clearly in her right mind. So, you guys, I'm under a lot of stress right now because this woman clearly will not leave me alone. So, any of my fans, pray for me because she's literally sending people to do stuff to me spiritually in a witch aspect because I've been being attacked spiritually. So I'm not trying to bring this into my BloomChic review, but I've been being attacked spiritually. That's another reason why I got that totem. And I have to do a whole clearing because it's pretty bad that your own mother gets other witches to attack you because she's not mentally right. And this is why I go to tell y'all that I never had a good mother because instead of her being grown and learning from her mistakes and going, I did my daughter wrong and she evicted me. Maybe I need to grow up and maybe I need to learn from this. And maybe, things that my family has always tried to tell me, my mother, my father, my daughter, maybe I need to learn from this because maybe they're right. Maybe something is wrong with me. And same thing with my aunts, I mean, My aunt was trying to run from her sickness, so she literally put something hard onto my cousin. So now, if she ever needs to go into a nursing home, my poor cousin is going to be having to be responsible for all of that responsibility. And my poor cousin doesn't realize it. So, this is why I'm not having nothing to do with that side of the family. I'm only having to do with two of my cousins, and that's it. And they're the only ones that kind of have a sense of that our family is full of shit, and that our family is pretty much insane, that our family is just way too gone, and our family needs a lot of freaking help, that our family is way out there past the boonies, and they are not correctly okay. This is why I'm actually getting help the way that I am, because I'm trying to make sure that the illnesses that my grandmother had, my mom has, my aunts have, that it doesn't pass to me. And if I do have a gene, if there's a way that they could treat it, that I don't get something like that, so they could get it out of me so I don't end up like that. I'm trying everything in my being to not be like them, because I don't want to put my family, my husband, my grandchildren, my nieces, my nephews, my in-laws. I don't want to put nobody through anything what my mother and my aunts have put me through. I mean, I literally found out from what my mother and my aunt did to me, I was actually borderline having a heart attack, and she still doesn't know. My aunt doesn't know. I could actually press charges on them right now and have them put in jail or in a insane asylum or worse, because they have no idea I actually was actually having a heart attack, and they actually told me that if my heart shifts or changes, that I need to get to the hospital ASAP or to the emergency room so they could do another EKG reading on me, because I might be having a heart attack because of the damage, the stress, the just everything put on my heart. It's not because I'm overweight. It's not because my cholesterol's high. Everything on my health that they have checked, I'm healthy. It's because of the stress. It's because of the depression. It's because of the anxiety. It's because of everything that has been put on me at such a young freaking age that someone never should have to go through, that I have literally been forced to go through. And my heart is literally just like, girl, I can't go through this shit no more. I can't bear this no more, honey. This is too much. We got to check out. We got to get up and go, because this is not good for us. We got to go, girl. We need to go somewhere else. This is 101 of this is not healthy. We need to check out and wait for us to come back in another life. And we're sorry that we're leaving other people behind, but this is not good for us, because we've dealt with this for too much. We've tried to help, we've tried to do, but my body's like, no, because I've tried to do too much. I've given my all. I've literally been a slave since I was the age of 3. I mean, I've literally cleaned my grandma's house since I could remember. I've literally done her dusting. I've done her ironing. I've done her laundry. I've done my mom's laundry. I did my laundry. I made her beds. I've done her vacuuming, because she was never home long enough really to do her own God blessed chores. So I had to do everything, because she was irresponsible and never adult enough to do anything for herself. I was always the adult in the equation, and she was always the God blessed child. And she still thinks to this day that it's my responsibility to do things for her, just like she thinks the state should do everything for her. A man should take care. Like, she thought her ex husband, that's why she didn't want to get a divorce from him. And she was holding on to his last name for so long, because she was waiting for his parents to die so she could get some sort of money that she felt she was owed. This fracker raped my kids, molested me, and I'm sitting here like, you're holding on to this asshole's name. I have to keep hearing that last name over and over and over. He tried to kill me in a car accident. He choked me in front of, I mean, I'm sorry guys to rehash this, but it's just like the audacity of this woman. I mean, like I said, if I go through everything, the layers, I mean, what I'm going to have to go through with my psychologist and my therapist and everything else, they're probably going to have an EKG and monitor on me then so I don't have a heart attack. I mean, because she thinks I hate her. No, I don't. I'm angry because she was so stupid and ignorant that she was immature and a child about everything. She's still being a child because she doesn't understand that what happened due to the eviction, I put all her stuff outside. Literally. I held on to my grandmother's stuff, that's mine. I held on to some stuff that I bought that was hers that I bought, and that was it.
She stole your dresses.
She stole my dresses. She actually took a lot of stuff that belonged to my son. She took a lot of stuff that belonged to me, was packing it in her boxes that I did see because I was going through a lot of this stuff because something was telling me, Tabitha, go through her stuff. I was like, okay, let me go. She was putting stuff that she had no business of whatsoever. She was stealing my CPAP stuff. She was stealing houseware stuff that she had no business stealing. She was stealing from me, talking about I owe her. She's going to make me pay. And then now I'm having spiritual attacks. You guys don't understand that in our belief, when you send out energy, you can attack somebody. You can do spiritual attacks. And she knows a lot of people. She knows over 4,000 plus people. And these people should know me well enough that I would not do something vindicated, vengeful, evil, or anything towards her. They should know me well enough that if I did something, it was legal, it was because it had to be done, and it was for her own good. They should know me well enough that I didn't do nothing out of spite because they've seen me stick up for her, they've seen me take care of her. They should know this well enough. And this goes to show that these people are just as poison as she is, and they are attacking me. And the thing is, it's bad. And this is where it makes it to where I had to take another step to do something in my will to protect myself and my family because there's spiritual attacks happening towards us. No, I'm not going to go all Christian gung ho and turn godly and have God go after them because that ain't going to work when you're having spiritual attacks of this nature. She knows the Brotherhood of Satan, which I know the Brotherhood of Satan. I know the Church of Satan. She knows the Church of Satan. I know a lot of people that she knows as well, which I'm going to have to reach out to some and talk to them and see if I can make some heads or tails of what's going on so some of the attacks can stop. Because when I'm sleeping at night and I feel pressure at the end of my feet like something's crawling up to get me, I don't appreciate it. It's not cute. It pisses me off. And of all things, me being a Scorpio and being a witch, and I'm not just a typical witch, you don't want to piss me off. I've made this bout before, and it's not because I'm trying to start a war or I'm trying to sound like I'm the biggest, baddest witch of them all. I have a family to protect. And I have kids in this house, I have animals in this house, and it makes me mad. I already did my review, but it led to where I'm explaining that I'm having spiritual attacks in my home due to my mother. So that's what I'm telling all of y'all. Be careful of the company you keep. Hold up. Yeah, I love it when you keep having spam callers after you keep telling them that you're not interested and you keep putting them on block and they don't get the fucking hint. You think they would get the hint after 5 blocked calls, you know? Evidently they're special. I'm not making fun of special people. I have disabled family and children, so no. But other people that try to fraud people are a different type of special. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell y'all is when I say be careful of the company you keep, when you keep constantly having to deal with abuse and psychological abuse, and the abuse that I had to go through was, I clung to her because of that whole thing of, it's your parent, it's your mother, it's wrong to be, to throw them out to the wolves because it's your job, and you're disrespectful, ingrate, and all this other stuff, and you're supposed to love them, and you're supposed to take all this abuse and everything because it's what's right, because you're supposed to spare the rod and spoil the child type of shit. And this is where I'm like, you know what, that's why it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Because that's why I say religion is made by those who like abusing people. It's psychological abuse, it's mental abuse, it's physical abuse, it's abuse of the whole entire psyche. And I think it's messed up. It's for those that just it's a person that's a masochist. It's a person that likes to manipulate someone and just to break them down bit by bit by bit. And that's the type of person she is. She likes to break you down. And because I even told her, I was like, why do you like to see me like this? Why is it that everything's going fine? And then you have to come in here when we're all having a good time laughing, and you got to come in here and just ruin it like a fucking hurricane. And she breaks down in her fake little crying when she lived here, and she didn't know. And I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this with you. You're sick. I'm like, you can't just celebrate and be happy. I like to be happy. I like my family to be happy. Why can't you come in here and be happy with us? I said, I would celebrate. I said, I celebrated when you got your diploma. I said, I took her out. I mean, at times I didn't have the energy. She totally she forgets that having depression, I am in physical pain all the damn time. It's like she only thinks of herself. I'd ask her, "How you feeling today, mom?" And it's like she would forget that I'd ask her. I'd ask my daughter, "How you feeling today? Are you doing okay?" I asked my son the same thing. I check on all my kids. I check on all my family. I might not talk to my family a lot right now because right now I'm trying to decompose everything I've been going through. And it's like right now I'm distancing myself from a lot of people right now, and I'm not trying to, but it's just like I've been through so much. I'm just right now surrounding myself with my husband and my kids because of everything I've been through. It's just like it's hard for me to open up to anybody else. And it's like people come in and they talk on my videos or something like that. I talk to them, but anybody else outside that, I may message people here and there randomly, like some of my friends or something like that. But that's on very rare occasions because it's hard for me because it's like everything I've gone through is just like hard for me to reach out to someone even more so now because it's like I feel like I'm groveling to somebody. And I don't know why it feels that way. And it's probably because of everything I've been through with Karen lately. And that's my mom. I'm calling her Karen because I'm slowly more and more pushing her away from me. And like I told y'all, I'm disowning her. I have not had no type of communication with her. I have not spoken to her since I've evicted her because I need my life back. And this is why I tell y'all, take control of your life back. Because of I mean, she's being so ugly towards me and saying all these ugly things. I mean, she's left such ugly. If I could play y'all the voicemails that she's left me, y'all would be like, "That's your mother." I'm like, "Yeah, this is why I've distanced myself from her." I mean, she said that, she would never think that I would do the things that I did, that not even a man would treat her the way that I treated her. And I'm like, honey, men have treated you the way that I've treated you. They've treated you 1,000 times worse, or even, I mean, the last ex she had, the one that she just got divorced from, damn near gave her a worse STD than my dad did. He had a purple dick. Sorry, baby. I'm not trying to gross out my daughter, but he did. And literally, I could have an STD no thanks to her using my toilets. I mean, I've literally had to scrub my toilets because I'm worried of the things that I may have caught from her being here. And then she had the nerve to talk about her worker having getting her uterus frozen because she had cervical cancer because she was a skank. I'm like, what room do you have talking? I'm like, you're just as big as a skank as she was.
Cervical cancer is not caused by partners. It's
It's from
caused by
having multiple.
genes.
It's also having multiple partners too. There's
That's
two
not
ways.
STD.
It's two ways of getting it. You can get it from having multiple partners or also having the gene. There's two ways of getting cervical cancer.
Also, gene. If you have it from multiple partners, that can be treatable. But if you have it by gene, that's when they be like, take out.
That's when they freeze your cervix. That's what happened to Homegirl. She had to get her cervix
Ah,
frozen because she had too many partners.
ah,
Yep, she's a
that shit
hoochie mama.
hurts.
She hoochie hoochie, hunt rat, hoochie mama. Yes, I know that song, y'all. I was ghetto for like a long time. Okay, I admit I was ghetto, and I'm not gonna say anything about it. Like I said, I ran with gangs, so I know I'm ghetto. I ain't gonna say I'm not. But thing is, I do still love my mom, and I'm always gonna love my mom, even though I don't have nothing to do with her. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have my children. I love my grandmother more than I love her. I hate to say it. My grandmother treated me better than she ever did. She sat here and said she never would treat her mother as bad as I treated her. She treated her mother 1,000 times worse than I have ever done her. So the thing is, I'm tired of the comparisons. I'm tired of the lies. I'm tired of the BS. I'm tired of just all of her manipulations. I'm done with it because, her lies are going to catch up to her. I have nothing to lie about. I'm done with it. Like she had enough of nerve to sit here and say, oh, yeah, we've hit her and everything. Last time I hit her, I was like, shit, 17, maybe 18. It's the last time I hit her. And trust me, I've wanted to pop her and I haven't. Like her lying, I've wanted to get up and literally punch her in her face for lying, but I haven't. I have fought the urge because you know what? She's not worth me going to jail. She's not worth me losing my life. She's not worth it because in the end, she's the one that's crazy. And I know it. I mean, her sitting there saying that I asked her to come back to the house when I've not spoken to her since she fell in the house. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, you're sane. Uh huh. Okay. You're out on Crazy Street, honey. I hadn't spoke to her quite literally since they took her out of my house. I tried to talk to her at the hospital. Okay. I literally called up the nurse and I was like, is my mother okay? Did she break her back? Did she break her hip? Did she fracture something? Is she okay? The dumb fucking nurse had to sit there and ask my mom's permission. Why did they have to ask my mom's permission? They could tell me that there's nothing going against HIPAA to tell me if she's okay or if she fractured something or broke something. They could be like, yeah, she broke her back. Yeah, she broke her hip. What am I going to do with that? Like, oh my God, I'm going to use that against her. Oh my God, I'm going to call and say, oh yeah, she broke her back. Oh yeah, she did this. Oh yeah, yeah, she's crazy. And she did it in my house. So evidently, Damon's got something in his mouth. It's plastic. Okay, he spit it out. It's on the ground. Okay. But the dumb nurse was being a cuck, and that pissed me off. And I heard her. Okay. And she was sitting there saying that she didn't want to talk to me. She didn't want them telling me anything. She didn't want me calling no more. She wasn't talking to me no more. She was done with me. And she was going off. So I was like, okay, fine. If that's the way you feel about it, I called the court and I said, okay, what do I need to do? Because she's at the hospital. The eviction, it's already past the time for the eviction. What do I do? They go, put her stuff outside. She's evicted. I followed what they said due to the court standards. That is what you do to an eviction. Even if you're at the hospital or anything else like that, there's no regulation. She was evicted. Okay? I followed everything per prior to everything. Okay, even if you're at the hospital, even if you're not here, everything gets thrown out. There's no, stipulation on how the eviction goes. No one, the courts didn't say, oh, well, if you fall, we'll work with you. No, there's no nothing in between that. I mean, she thought that maybe if she got hurt, she would sit there and get an extension on her eviction. I'm sorry they don't do extensions on eviction because you got hurt. Courts don't work that way. I could actually probably call the court and ask. They wouldn't do that. And I'm probably okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end this, but yeah. So yeah, that's what I have been having to suffer with, y'all. Due to the migraines. But just know, I highly recommend BloomChic. Y'all have a good one and a good evening, good night, good day, wherever y'all are. I love y'all. And definitely check out BloomChic. It's an awesome place. Sorry for ranting a little bit, but I was just giving y'all a piece of everything I've been going through. And I hope y'all enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up. And just remember, take, everything I'm saying to heart, because some of y'all might have to go through what I go through. And I pray that y'all don't, because it's a tough road. All right, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.